I'm already a nigga. I'm born guilty. I'm a nigga. Hey, your car smell like weed. Let me search. When I change my people, places, and things, and change my perspective, you know, police speak to me like it's police that done arrested me and all of that. They speak to me now and say they proud of me.
That sounds like the rhetoric that was on that infamous interview that people hated you for, though.
I don't give a fuck what they hate, because y'all ain't never committed no crimes. Y'all ain't really did nothing. Y'all don't do nothing, but when y'all get, see, they ain't never been in programs. I've been from the juvenile detention system all the way to the adult jail. So a lot of the sheriffs and the police and deputies, they was prison guards at first. So I know them coming there getting a paycheck before they was road deputies and all of that. So I've been knowing me since I was a kid. In and out this bitch revolving door. Ain't nothing to do in Louisiana but go to jail or die. I don't care what people don't like. They got mad when I said I don't support Black Lives Matter, because who they matter to? We kill each other all day. We talk about each other all
day. That is the biggest truth ever. Black Lives Matter, as I've said in previous videos, they love to talk about when the white man has conflict with them. But when it's black on black, we don't seem to hear them. And that goes to show just a bigger picture that a lot of people, for some reason, don't want to see. Why is it when there's black on black crime and black people killing each other, not many people talk about it? But when there's one specific situation of a white person killing a black person, everybody seems to want to talk about that. The news wants to talk about it. Black people want to talk about it. The so-called liberal leftists, white leftists want to talk about it. But how come they're never talking about when it's black on black crime? How come the white liberal leftist never talks about black people killing other black people? They never talk about that. How come they don't talk about the music that promotes this type of degenerate behavior? They don't talk about that. And that needs to tell people that there's a bigger agenda going on. And it's not that they really care about black people, because they really don't.
All day. You know who talk about me the most on the internet? Niggas. Niggas. You know what's worse than a nigga? 2 of them.
And what he is saying, Kevin Gates, I've heard of him a few times and I've seen clips of his videos. What he's saying, I don't know like what he does. I think he's a musician or an artist, I believe. But what he just said is so true, especially when you don't go with the agenda or when you don't go with what's politically correct. The most people who will talk about you are black people, or as he said it in other terms. But it's black people that talk about you. If you don't agree with black people, they're the ones who start talking about you. If you don't talk like a black person, whatever that is, they're the ones who will insult you, telling you you talk like a white person. Why are you acting white? They're the ones who will talk about you the most if you don't agree with their agenda, which he perfectly said.
Yes.
Make you don't want to be a nigga. Yeah, man, it don't be nobody else talking about me. It be niggas, my own people that look like me. Talk about me like a dog. Kick me when I'm down. Can't wait. look at Gates. Went to jail, they celebrated, clapped their hands, it was happy. I don't look at color and see race no more. I see real and fake, that's it. Even when I see police, what's up, big man? Don't work too hard. I'ma try not to, Gates.
Did it affect you that it was somebody of your own color that sent you to the institution?
You know how niggas go to jail? Cause niggas tell on niggas. It's a 98% conviction rate amongst blacks. They tell. You ain't know that? That's what niggas do. They just talk good as a bitch. That's all they do. They tell.
So you don't feel like it's like, it's us versus the white man? Or
man, we was taught wrong. We was taught wrong. Don't no motherfucking white man depict my motherfucking destiny. I was in my own way. I was self-sabotage. I gotta take accountability for me.
I really respect what he just said there. I 100% respect what he just said there. And it's true. That's a big problem in the black community today. No one wants to take accountability for their own shortfallings, for their own inadequacies. No one wants to do that. They just want to point the fingers. And I say this so many times, but I need to reiterate it, that no one wants to take accountability, especially a lot of people in the black community, unfortunately. They just want to blame everybody else. And I know some people are put into certain situations that's worse than others, but no one in this world is equal. You have to make do with what you have. And the problem is they want to blame everybody else other than themselves, and that doesn't help anything. It's just complaining with no solutions.
I got to. Nah, I don't celebrate Halloween and all that and carve out the pumpkin because I know from slavery, you know, my ancestors were slaves. So I know what the pumpkin stand for when they used to hang us and put the pumpkin on top of our head. Really? I'm not inviting that energy into my life. Yeah, that's what that is, that jack-o'-lantern. That's a nigga. Hung. Yeah, put the pumpkin, man, gouge his eyes out, everything, put the pumpkin over his head and carve the bitch up. That's what that did, hanging from a tree. You know, I don't celebrate that, but did this white dude right here next to me, did he do that to me? He ain't did that to me. And if he do, I bolt him to the floor. What's him? Or I'm going to die trying. So I'm just saying, like, we was taught wrong. We be having this, man, watch out for the white man. Man, I ain't never had no problem with no white. It been niggas. And I look, like, it's crazy. Like, even in jail, I'm like, okay, we gonna stick together and ride in this bitch. They giving the black people cold food. Man, when we stood up in that bitch, come on, let's scuffle. We gonna fight with the police. Come on, when they came in there with them guns, them fucking baby powder guns, them, you know, that fox spray and all that. You know what them niggas did me? They all went got in their wreck. It was me, probably 2 other black dudes and a Mexican. The warden even told me, I respect you, you're a man. Start sticking by yourself. See, we was taught wrong. See, I live in reality. I don't live in you showing me a graphic image of somebody and saying, oh God, man, we gotta just World War III. Cause y'all ain't bought all that. Cause soon as they come out there with them pepper spray and them guns, you know what a nigga get to doing? Running. Let me see you die for it since you believe in it so much. See, nigga.
Again, it is very true. If you really believe in what you believe in, are you willing to die for it? And a lot of people just talk and talk and talk. It's just all mouth. Talk, complain. But the real people are willing to die for what they believe in. The people who just talk and, you know, complain about everything and, you know, you post a post here on social media, a bit of outcry here, let's post a black square on Instagram, let's put hashtag BLM, hashtag Black Lives Matter. All it is a show, and they're just going to keep talking and talking and talking. But the real people are willing to die for what they believe in, regardless of who is going to go against them. They go and die for it. But many people, it's just talk. And what he said again is very true.
Niggas just talk good as a bitch, man. That's why it's real and fake. I don't know what color a real person gonna be. I don't know what color a fake person gonna be. How you know somebody real? They do real things. How you know somebody fake? They do fake shit. They do whole shit.
People hate when you say shit like that because they're like,
I don't care.
They
I
want
don't
to
care what
be
people
a
say.
group thing.
I
Where
don't
it's
care what people say because I'm really a gangster. What I look like arguing with a rapper or goofy? I'm not tripping on that. I'm a gangster and a gentleman. They want you to believe, man, the code of the streets is kill or be killed. That's not true. It's live and let live. Now, if you violate, we're going to demonstrate.
Really appreciate that. But as I've said, I've seen a few, I wouldn't even say a few, I've seen some clips from Kevin Gates, and from what I've seen, he seems to say some very peculiar things, for lack of a better term. But yeah, what he said in this interview, from what I watched, was very true. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible. Comment down below. Let's get a discussion going down below. I'll reply to as many comments as possible. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. And I am out.